people seem to think they can prevent, and I use this in our sales presentations at times too, but and I don't use it as a salesy thing, but it's really, really true. People think they can prevent that exploitation, and you can't, because all these things, even 0 days is very apt to talk about that, but you're not going to prevent that initial compromise. What you have to be prepared to do is to detect and respond to that very, very quickly, because what happens then, if we're aware of that and we can respond to that, okay, bam, we know odd behavior, day, yep, you're exploited, here's the patch, fixed, right, within the span of 3 days, versus you're not looking, you don't know. Part of our business is to understand 0 days and vulnerability. So, but our customers are not in a cyber business, right? So they're doing what they're doing. They're doing their business. If they're not a customer and they're, just doing their business, here comes these things. They've been exploited. They don't know. I'm just using my email, and then they go down, and then a month or 2 months or 3 months down the road, what's happened? I got a ransom note on my screen. How did that happen? Well, you weren't paying attention, and that's the worst part of it. One of the things people need to remember is that every data breach, every ransomware event, every data deletion event, every cyber attack you've ever heard of in the news, on a podcast, websites, Twitter, whatever, every one of those bypassed the preventative technologies that were in place, or else you wouldn't have heard of it. They would have prevented it. You would never hear that data breach, right? So then we hear of a lot of data breaches. We hear of a lot of cyber attacks. So you got to get out of that mindset that I can prevent this from happening. Yes, you need preventative technologies. Am I telling you uninstall your antivirus? No. Install your antivirus. If you have an EDR, great. Use your EDR. Have a firewall. Have it configured correctly. Those things make it hard for the adversary. So let's make it hard for them, but also have that ability to be able to detect and respond very, very quickly to things, because that's what's going to take an incident that could be really, really bad and make it just a minor inconvenience. I have to patch, I have to get something, I may have to reload a server or something, but it's not, holy cow, my whole organization is ransomed, I don't know what to do. Or worse, you're part of some kind of critical infrastructure, and now the cyber warfare kicks off and all your stuff's gone and you're not just getting it back, So that's why I think it's so important, and why we have our platform, why we do what we're doing, and why I'm very passionate about it, because that capability is so needed to lessen not only make it difficult for the adversaries, but also lessen the effects of a successful intrusion.